Hi everyone, Peter Lisiaga here. Hope you guys are doing great today. It's Tuesday and I'm about ready to start doing some how-to videos for my Tuesday tips, ranging from technology to martial arts to just connecting with people in a meaningful way. So before I jump into my studio and do all that, I'm sitting in my living room, nice and warm on my favorite couch. I have my notes. What I wanted to do was share with you um, something that I wrote in my notes from my mindful moments that I had this morning. Of course, you guys know I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I get my head prepared, my heart prepared, and my body prepared. Did my 6:30 wake up workout that I've been doing for going on the third week now, a 21-day fitness challenge, and we're rocking it out on our community wall. So if you want to check that out, go to ourcommunitywall.com, and that's where I have a lot of stuff. And this video is there live. So if you're watching on the community wall, thanks for watching. If you're watching on my Facebook page, thanks for watching. But all my work is going to be put on my community wall. So make sure you go there, my community wall. And if you're not a member yet, go ahead and make sure you become a member. It's 100% free. It's a community I've decided to create and to connect with my community in a meaningful way. And it's not on Facebook. Okay, so it's safe, family friendly. I control what my members see. So anyway, go there if you've not gone there already. Today I want to talk about motivation and reassurance and how motivation and reassurance is futile. Okay, now they are extremely valuable, and you love motivation. I love being reassured, but it's not reliable. Okay, your motivation can be high or low. You can't trust it. It's not there 100% of the time. It's not sustainable. Same with reassurance and motivation. First of all, motivation is well, let's say maybe a meaning, but motivation is really the process of that initiates or guides, maintains goal-oriented behaviors. I like that definition, and it involves, the biological, emotional, social, and cognitive forces that activate behavior. And in everyday use, of course, motivation is frequently used. We hear it all the time. I use it all the time. I even teach it to our leaders at Donato Karate Center. But it's basically describes why someone does whatever they do. Motivation. Sometimes I get motivated and I get pumped up, and I love it when I'm highly motivated. When someone says something, does something, or I see something, I watch something. I love movies, watching a great movie, reading a great story, of being inspired and motivated. But that's not sustainable because my motivation could be high, it could be low. Okay, and but if I chase after motivation, if I don't do anything unless I'm motivated, I'm setting myself up for a lot of disappointment. Same thing with reassurance. There's one thing that I love when I do something. I think we all love this. When I do something and someone comes to me and says, "Oh my gosh, that was great. I love what you did, and you're going to be great," and this and that. They reassure me, and they help. Because I'm going to have fears, doubts, and uncertainties. And when someone reassures me, that helps mitigate that. But that's not sustainable. And that is basically, if I chase after reassurance from people or from activities, I'll set myself up once again to be disappointed. So I cannot rely on motivation and reassurance. It's futile. So what do I want to rely on? There's three things I want to share with you, three skills, and I believe these are huge, huge skills that I believe that we should work on, that I'm working on, and I want to acquire and manifest in my life and do every day. And I wrote that in my notes right here. And the first one is the skill of possibility. I remember years ago, 2008, 2007, 2008, when we had that upset, my wife and I, we had to fight to keep our home. My business went under, revenue dropped because all my clients that I had were losing their homes, losing their jobs, and the economy just really hit me hard, hit out the Lisiaga household hard. And we were fighting for our home. And I remember having many conversations with my wife and my family, very stressful times. And I remember both my wife and I, spoke and said that we will um, do whatever it takes to keep our home. And so we agreed that we would open up the possibilities, that we had gifts, we had talents, we had the energy, and we knew we had what it took to improve our situation. And so we said that we were going to open up our eyes to the possibilities and not be closed-minded, but to be open to opportunities everywhere and the possibility for us to resolve the current and present situation. And that's what we did. And it made all the difference, and which is what brought us to where we are today. We fought for our home. We still have our home. We've got our home. We're living here, and it was worth the fight because we had this, we acquired the skill of possibilities. What are the possibilities here? So that's the one skill I want to encourage you really to embrace and to work on every day, so you acquire this power of possibility. Okay, second one is this, the skill to, and this is a huge one for me, for practical practical empathy, knowing that people may not feel the way I feel, may not think the way I think, may not do things the way I do things, and that's okay, because they're doing what they're doing their best, they're going through their own struggles. And for me to be mindful of that and to be empathetic toward that is going to help me with my ability to see what the possibilities are for me to serve my community. So that's the second skill, powerful skill, huge skill that I believe we can work on and acquire and manifest in our life every day. The third one is this, the ability just to learn how to learn is another huge thing for me, to learn, to think of the possibilities, to be connected to my community enough to and to empathize with them, so that I can learn from that, so that I can then look at my gifts, my talents, and serve my community in a powerful way, And so learn how to learn, and then to take what I've learned to expand my scope of possibilities and bring solution or comfort or meaning or guidance or whatever I can to my community in a meaningful way, so that I can help them be better at what they do or solve problems or whatever I can do to bring meaning. And I wrote this down here after I meditated on this a bit. I wrote this, I see possibility and people who need to be served, who aren't who I am. And if I put enough into it, can figure out a way to make a meaningful contribution. And so motivation and reassurance are futile. These three biggest things, having the ability to build the skill of possibility and see possibilities out there, to have practical empathy, and then to learn how to learn and bring meaningful contribution to my community, to your community. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Okay, so have a great day, and sharing a lot on my community wall from my community. And go to mycommunitywall.com, become a member there, or just follow along. That you don't have to be a member. I made it so that you can go to my community wall and see what I'm contributing there and what some of my members are contributing. And if you're a small business, would love for you to contribute there as well. Love to feature small businesses and feature any members in my community that are bringing meaningful contribution to our community. Other than that, guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye.